Good day and good evening, and welcome back to Fellowship with me, Chaiji, and Nox and Ardal and Sip. Tonight, well, also, you can just call me Kai. But tonight, we have, yesterday, we pushed a little bit ahead in the progression, and now we have reached the next capstone dungeon in our progression, which means this one. We have a little bit of a variety in item levels, but we should be able to do this. And it is essentially the last unique dungeon in the game, after which it'll all be higher difficulties. For anyone who's in the chat who's like, well, I play Final Fantasy XIV, and your channel usually does Final Fantasy XIV, so what is this? Thank you so much for the thank you for the gifted sub, Ardal. Thank you so much. Fellowship is essentially 4-man dungeons with a tank, 2 DPS, and a healer. For Final Fantasy XIV players, this might sound familiar. You do a dungeon, and also a little bit of clarification. The majority of the dungeons are 1 boss dungeons, and then the capstone dungeons are 3 boss dungeons, so like a bit more like, you know, trash packs, boss, trash pack, boss, trash pack, boss, but they're more open, if that makes any sense. The way a dungeon is structured is you have to kill a certain amount of the mobs in the dungeon, and also the boss, obviously. So that means that the dungeon being like spread out a little bit, and there are packs you can skip, and there are sometimes like forks in the road where you can pick what you want to fight, ultimately leads to you choose your path through the dungeon, but you need to kill a certain amount, otherwise it doesn't count. In the capstone dungeons, the dungeon is usually structured openly enough that technically you can choose whichever order you want to kill the bosses in. Although typically there is like 1 or 2 bosses that are very much closer to your starting point, which makes for like more intuitive starting directions. There's also usually like maybe a specific path that is somewhat implied. But in the same way, you need to kill a certain amount of mobs in the dungeon. So while you have a lot of freedom to go through the dungeon the way you wish, you do need to kill a certain amount to actually finish the dungeon. And the game is in terms of the tanks and DPS and healers, is more like a you know, like a hero shooter or like a MOBA, in the way that you choose a character and then you play that character. Each of your characters on your account have their own inventory and own gear, and they cannot trade between each other. You also cannot trade with other players. The only things that carry between characters are these currencies, materials, and specifically, exclusively, at least as far as I know, this rewards track, and I believe these rewards specifically. Everything else is character specific. So you have to work, like, you have to like actually progress each character. There's also like, if you reach a certain point on one character, you will get access to catch-up gear, so you can more quickly reach like a higher starting point with a new character or different character. And finally, the game is, and I feel like this is worth mentioning because this could feel like a deal breaker for some players, is seasonal. What this means is every X amounts of months, they will reset the progression for everyone. You will still keep mount rewards and like cosmetics and such in between seasons, but for the most part, all this equipment is temporary, which of course also means that something like super rare, like a legendary, is a lot more common than you'd otherwise think, because obviously you need to have a reasonable chance of getting one in a season. so that you have a chance of getting your equipment. And another thing to keep in mind, and this one is one that is like usually not explained. It's not something that we think of very much in terms of like MMOs, because what this game is basically you grab an MMORPG like Final Fantasy XIV or World of Warcraft or something, and then you just grab the dungeon running part, like the end game dungeon running part, and just pull that out and just make a game about that. But if you think about Final Fantasy XIV, for instance, every 8 months or so, there is technically a seasonal reset with a new raid tier. While you have gear from the previous raid tier, or even the previous expansion, this gear is now obsolete. While you can still use it, the new gear is a lot more valuable, and is somewhat comparable to how Fellowship essentially resets your gear each season. There's of course the slight difference that you reset back to the start and then you like progress through quote-unquote the same again. But what we've been promised, and I'm saying this because this is technically the first season, and we've been told that the second season is like start of 2026. We don't know what a new season looks like yet, but we've been told that a new character is coming with a new season. Maybe a new map is coming with a new season. Maybe new modifiers and new gear is coming with a new season. Who knows? The key here is that each season will have something new. So even if you're like, well, I'm just starting over, you're starting over with new options and changes to the game. And if you're actually so good at the game that you're like, oh, now I have to climb all the way to Eternal again, then it shouldn't pose a big problem for you to progress through Contender, Adept, Champion, and Paragon again. Well, I mean, Paragon will still probably take a little bit longer, but the first few tiers or leagues should be pretty quick, because a large part of it, while there's some gear involved, a much bigger part is how good you are at the game. Now, with that introduction of the game done, hey Taldemar, hey Matthew, hey Lana, hey Teenly, hey Saras, hey Naomi, hey Mistel, hey Ham, hey Humble Student, hey Agent Monica, hope you're all doing very well. And yes, let me just unmute my squad here. Hello.
Good evening.
So what we are doing tonight is we have collected a little bit of gear. We've attempted with varying success to time all of the dungeons from difficulty 1 through 6 in the Paragon difficulty. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits, Ilana. Choo-choo. Thank you. And we came to the conclusion that the dungeon rating that we get for doing them in time, because dungeons are done with a timer on them, so you don't just like do it really slowly and in the safest way possible. You're meant to do it like quicker and better than last time. We have reached the point where we're like, we don't need the dungeon rating, and any dungeon rating that we quote-unquote would need, we will get from beating the capstone dungeon. Now, we have done the capstone dungeons, for the most part, blind to some degree. The one exception being that I technically looked up a guide for the previous one. But the rest of my team did it blind, and I tried my best to not spoil everything. And then we progressed through. But this is the first time we're doing one blind on stream, just because of how things have played out. As he says, with 330 legendaries, you have a whole new set of chances to watch your teammates get legendaries instead of you. Technically, yeah.
I mean, I've gotten 4.
5?
Or 5, yeah.
I've gotten 3. Nox has gotten 1, and Aradil has yet to get 1. So that's fun. But that
Pretty
is
sure the legendary I got was within 2 dungeons. Because I got 1 legend and we did nothing, and I got another one straight after.
it's something like that.
The game just
Something
likes
like
tanks. If you want a legendary, play tank.
Be careful what you promise.
They aren't taking my position, so I don't need to promise anything.
What I meant was more that imagine the other other people pick up tank and they're like, "Where's the legendary? Sip promised me." Now, I guess we should just
It's
get
a
to
marketing
it.
strategy to get more tanks.
That would be an interesting strategy. They don't explain it anywhere in the game. They just have tanks get more legendaries specifically for no explained reason. Telemar says that they know a tank that has not gotten a legendary yet, and they are in Eternal 5.
Skill issue.
At least they
Wait,
have the
that's
freebie from beating Ransack.
Yeah.
See, the first boss... is that the stronghold? Ah,
It does
Maybe?
remind me of the stronghold.
looks familiar, yeah.
Oh, bonk nongy.
There's an arsonist.
We don't like arsonists.
There's also money on the ground, you know. As they do.
Yeah, damn it. Okay.
Frenzied looters. So it does suggest that we're going to be seeing a lot of factions from this place.
You thought I was the healer, but actually I'm also DPS. But this is a scary spot to be in.
All the space in the world.
I don't feel like using orb here. It's very, it's very cramped. I don't want to risk pulling something. It might be a good idea to clear over to the campfire as well, Sip. I know that's a quote-unquote wasted time, but you get what I mean? We'll probably need it for the run back. I don't like those laser beams. I see that the casters here are casting this thing called Invigorate. I imagine that's a healing spell.
Yeah.
What did you want to clear?
There's
Oh,
a
a
campfire
campfire.
down this way.
Okay.
I'm imagining that we will not get the boss first try, not knowing the strategy. So it would be nice to not have to traverse through the chaos of the city behind us. And now, I think we're ready for the boss. What? That was not very much kill score. Oh,
It's a giant. Oh my god!
burning
Candle.
aura. applies burning to heroes when they move.
Oh, interesting.
I can see how that would be a problem. It's pyretic. It's a type of pyretic, yeah. Oh, he's switched. We have to move now, I think. Applies
It's
freezing to heroes who are not moving is a freezing aura. We need to attack the tomb thing. Oh, he switched to fire while I wasn't looking. Sorry. Hey, Bobamet. Nope, you're doing well. Okay, so... quick strategy review. Yeah, I know, Aradil. I know. I saw it, then I died. He will switch between fire and ice. When he is in fire mode, we must move as little as possible because moving applies a stacking dot that very quickly reaches a point where you will just die. I seem to be able to remove it, but that's a GZD, and if more than one person has it, then it'll take like 6 seconds before I can do it again, and that's going to be a problem really fast. When he is in ice mode, we basically have to keep moving, which I don't know how much we have to keep moving, but it looks like about 5 stacks means that you get frozen, and when you're frozen, you need other party members to attack the tomb surrounding you to get you free, or you will just die from when he eventually puts like an avoidable AoE under you. Obviously, in fire, you have to dodge things, but, you know, move minimally as best you can. Now, let me just read the mechanics he actually has. While Kaldurson, wow, is still alive.
I found him, by the way. We can go kill him.
No, just a moment. Where is he?
There's
To
2
your
of
right.
them. They're to the right and left. Which 2 giant
Oh,
troll mobs.
indeed.
Each one of them is worth
I guess we're supposed to deal with those. Let me just continue.
No. Read the entire text.
Okay. Killing this mini-boss permanently reduces the freezing aura damage by 50%, but increases the boss's damage by other abilities by 5%. And the other effect is actually exactly the same, but for the burning aura.
Yeah.
So it is a way to make one or both of these mechanics easier to handle at the cost of making everything else hurt a bit more.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's an improvement. Do we want to kill those mini-bosses, or do we want to just try again and see if we actually feel like we need it? Opinions?
I don't mind.
Let's try to attempt the boss.
Okay. Let's try the boss one more time. But yeah, move during ice, don't move during fire as best you can. Aradil may not have been ready, guys.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I realized as I looked myself. Freezing mode? I think Aradil got straight up targeted with an ice tomb. So we just have to save. We just have to help.
Hold me back.
And we're back to fire mode.
Gaze upon eternity. Bear witness to winter's wrath.
freeze mode. Aradil's getting frozen again. He really doesn't like Aradil. I got completely stuck there because I didn't realize I didn't have any resources. I see a different problem here. He's also switched back to fire mode. I'm deliberately not using the res. It's not because I don't want Aradil up, but it's because it's a pretty long cooldown and I wouldn't be surprised to be wiped here. I'm stuck here, you see?
Yeah.
And I'm out of range of Sip, so I'm basically healing entirely indirectly. Now I'm in range. Uh-oh.
Swapping fire. See if
Can't
we
reach Sip.
have
Now
enough.
I can reach Sip. Just too late. Okay. Hey, as a Metricon. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I think... Can you go with the Ice Tomb into the fire AoE? That is a very good idea, Ilana. So, 2 observations. The first one, I think Sip already realized the problem. Boss probably needs to be tanked, like, all the way out to the edge of the arena as best as possible, so he doesn't put down, like, he doesn't build like a wall of goop on the floor. Aradil, are you here? Are you coming back? Aradil? Oh, okay, no worries. Second thing, Ilana made a very good point. Stepping into the fire floor does hurt a bit. But when you get targeted with the Ice Tomb thing, he puts a debuff on you for a moment. I can't read it in time because there's too much stuff happening.
Yeah.
Maybe it disappears if you step into the fire on the ground.
Maybe. We can try.
Obviously, if that doesn't work, there's an extremely high probability that you will just be stuck in the fire on the ground as an Ice Tomb, and then you just die.
It's a sacrifice we are willing to make.
Yeah, it's something we have to test. Like, you just have to. I will, however, say, based on what I can see here, both of those effects hurt like crazy, so I could definitely see the justification in getting rid of those buffs he has. But let's keep trying. Hey, Kraken Mo, hope you're doing well. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yep. Aradil? Yep. Sip, are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Remember to not move during the fire phase. Now we're in the ice phase. No, that didn't... I don't know if it worked. I don't know if that worked. Fire incoming. Stop moving.
Witness my wrath.
Light Shaper's war!
Ace phase incoming. So we came to the conclusion that Does it work? It seems like the fire does damage to the tomb. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that looks like it.
Okay,
So I get
well
freed
then we have
really
an
fast.
answer. Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was because we just got good. Oh man. Fire incoming, stop moving.
I will not give up.
Twilight's Forge.
Freezing incoming, keep moving.
War up.
Fire, stop moving.
Twilight watches over.
Nice. And that took half the timer to figure out.
Don't worry. We got this.
Ham says this must be Mara's favorite boss with all the back positions you can get here. Well, to be fair, the backstab is like a very small percentage of your total damage as Mara. So it's not too bad. Thank you for the suggestion, Ilana. That was very nicely observed.
I'm not gonna be able to get out big of a flame. Actually, I will. Never mind, I'm lying.
Yeah. I just panicked through a book.
My brain was like, oh no, I used my interrupt. And then as I was saying it, I was like, wait, I just have frigid winds up.
Elma says it's enough to go to the edge. Oh, that's good to know. We didn't have to go all the way into the fire. We just have to be on the edge of it so that the cube itself will touch it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh.
Warda.
Might as well get it used, otherwise I can just sit on this for the whole dungeon. Oh, apparently I got silenced. Nice. I think the Whisperer guy might have something there. Yeah, he casts silence. Quite on the nose. You're getting backstab, Sip.
Twilight shield.
When the mob cast Be Quiet.
Shut the ability.
Then the mob just cast Didn't Ask.
Dark Ritual.
Oh no.
I have a feeling that these must be killed.
They are
Pray for
extremely
us.
tanky if that's the case.
Oh man. Oh. It seems like they all died
that's
when we
only
killed
one,
one
then
of
we
them,
can
so we
just-
just have to single target them.
Yeah.
Now, if only we could communicate and coordinate which one we're killing.
Yeah.
Sadly, we don't have a voice chat, so we can't do that.
Yeah. If only.
Ah. Well. And we don't have any markers or anything. What's one
Yeah.
to do?
Ooh, this is.
Light Shaper's Forge. Twilight shrouds me.
Witness my wrath.
I was like a moment too late with the barrier. Sorry.
I'll kill all of them.
I think we're dead. He's off, and Meteoriter. Hope you're doing well.
I killed one of the orbs, but not all of them died.
Thank you for the clue, Meteoriter. Did one of them die? Did you say?
Yes, one of them died.
And it didn't
I
work.
killed it. Yes.
Well, then there we go. Meteorite also says there's one of them that is the real one.
Okay.
Well, they didn't say that, but kind of made the implication that that's the case.
Okay. So one of them is the one which we need to kill, and that will kill all of them. Okay.
To be honest, I was a little more caught up in the fact that Zip and then our team was taking so much damage that I didn't really have time to worry about that. Oops.
I'll just prolong it so we don't have to worry about it for 2 seconds.
Stop deciphering my subtext.
Lion.
Whoa! That was a lot of damage.
Guess he just doesn't want to cast his orb.
You're getting
does he,
backstabbed. He just didn't do it at all this time. Weird.
I interrupted it the very first
Oh.
time, so that might be why.
With
But I used
Grand Melee? Okay. Oh, that's the next boss. That was quick.
Yeah.
Auga Handhafi, the blind.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Time Shaper's War!
Why did you tell us?
Revelation.
Okay.
I'm just getting started.
Tank Buster? Ah!
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that's a cool mechanic.
That's a scary. Whoa! Stack mark on me. Okay, we
Yeah,
need to
I
be
don't
closer together, just in general. We need
I
to
don't
hang
think
out
they're
closer
tank
and then
busters.
spread.
I'm pretty sure that's that
abyssal.
markers. You just got lucky out with the tank that did it.
Yeah, well, I couldn't see that there was a stack mark
Dark
on
ritual,
you.
so it's gonna spawn the orbs.
Okay, and
Oh, I see.
I don't know. I don't understand what the correct answer is.
The fish. The one with the fish is the correct one.
Why?
Because none of the because that was the only symbol that didn't show up on the totems.
Oh, interesting. Nicely spotted. Stack mark on me.
That's a cool mechanic. I like that.
It stack mark on me. Ugh. I realized I didn't
Nice,
actually
very
have the
well.
resources for a barrier right when I needed it. What happened to the Abyssal Offering? Moon? I think it's the moon?
Twilight protects me.
Oh yeah, yeah, there's the moon. I didn't hear moon. I heard a move.
Sorry. I don't know how I should have said it differently.
No.
But yeah, I know this one is going to be a lot of brain power asked. But when you are dodging those X AoEs, you may need to keep an eye on where other people are as well. Because if you're dodging late in it, you might just move your laser on top of someone else in before they can dodge. Is there a shortcut to mark a target? Shift? No, not shift. Control 1 through 5 marks with different ones. How about I change our markers a little bit? This way, shift... control 1 is an arrow. Is the default. Hey, Cat.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing well. But yeah, we need to stay closer together for the stack marker because it has a very short time to be resolved. And we need to be able to spread out a bit for the X markers, or X AoEs. And each individual may need to try and be a little bit considerate with where they're standing with it. I know that's a lot, because there's so much to look for, but I am just saying that, like, at the end, I believe I died as someone basically moved backwards into crossing their AoE on me while I was casting something important. And, like, there will be things that I can't, like, that cannot wait, at least from me. And that means that if you do that, and I have to move, then whoever I was casting for will die instead. And it could be you! So I'm basically asking this for everyone's sake, but it is primarily for my own sake. Is there anything else we need to talk about?
Nah.
Then let us give it another go. Sip.
Bear witness to withdrawal.
Twilight shrouds me. You stand before annihilation.
Sip, you may need to participate in those stack markers.
Oh, I didn't see it, sorry.
You saw him cast Revelation, right? It's called Revelation. Fish. Revelation incoming?
Twilight shrouds me.
I wonder if that pattern for the X is on
Revelation?
This locker right over here.
Warder!
I? Over here? I marked it. Ow. Right, the Devouring Dark went through.
I will not yield.
Hey, Rillian. Hope you're doing well. I should have focused more on setting up a barrier. I completely forgot. Well, we should make sure when we engage the boss to... It's probably better, Sip, if you charge from closer up, because we all want to be closer to you in case the stack marker is on you.
I know.
Looks like the boss teleports.
Yeah, he does. But if Sip is the
Revelation.
target, and we're in Narnia because we just started attacking from here, which we did on the poll we just had, then we won't make it. And Sip can't make it to us if it's put on one of us. So it's better that we like carry with him, which is why I'm saying like let's try again. But we should like exactly like that. A lot better. We need to be close. We only want to be far away when we have a reason to.
Well, I'm supposed to use my thing on cooldown.
Yeah, I know. You can use your charge. You just don't charge from maximum range. Was what I was getting at.
Yeah.
Twilight shields me.
My shield won't falter.
I. Revelation. Stack. How are you alive?
Twilight watches over.
Don't know. Apparently the game was just like, you know what? You can have this one. Oh, interesting.
Winter, protect me.
You're locked in place when you're targeted by that.
Lightsaber's war.
Here comes the Dark Ritual again.
Twilight shields me.
Moon.
Frost wolf, shield me.
What makes it really hard is I really want to set up a barrier in advance, but we're taking like actively taking damage while that whole mechanic is happening. So I can't. It'll just get eaten by passive damage.
Gaze upon the void between stars.
It's very fast. I need to pay attention to the timers more. The next up is Dark Ritual.
I am gonna risk it.
Okay, I'll try to keep us alive to the best of my ability. Nice. Cat saying fish? Indeed, fish.
Cat heard fish, they were called.
Where's the last boss? I'm guessing he's just further down this road.
Left path from the first one, I think.
Yeah. It's down.
They split up.
Looks like they're close to the
Looks like there's an ice-themed executioner in that pack.
yeah.
Is that the creeping frostbite you have? I'm pretty sure is similar.
But it's cleansable. Interesting.
That's true. Oh, but I'm having trouble keeping up with that.
Twilight affords me.
Yeah, it seems to be stacking a lot faster than
It's not stunnable.
yeah.
The Frost Reaver
Well,
strength
bad.
thing it used made it also take more damage.
Yeah.
Oh. Neat.
Go around.
Time Shaper's war.
The backstabby sip.
Shrouds me.
I know that they were just at a weird angle, but I could hear the sound of backstabs. So they were still sneaking them in, just at your flank or something. I don't know.
My shield are fought.
I'm feared. I'm going to get feared again, I think. No, it's just an AoE fear that spreads, it seems.
Yeah.
Oh, we need a new campfire.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't. We can just go left.
I
We need points to go
guess.
anyway. But
That's
doesn't
true.
really matter.
There's a campfire reasonably close down that path. Nox.
Alright.
Did you get in combat with someone?
Yeah.
Oh.
They link everything.
Yes, no, Nox?
No.
Okay. I saw you didn't have full HP.
Yeah, I fell down.
Okay.
War up! Twilight shields me. Twilight shields me.
What?
Greatest defense!
What happened to you, Nox? You died so
Beam
suddenly.
is the mystic spawned a beam on top of me,
Oh.
and I walked straight into it again.
Oh boy.
Apparently these things last forever.
I believe this chain still is one of those with the janky reverse incorrect tooltip. Says the opposite of what they mean.
Yeah, so you should take more damage the closer you are, but
But it's
clearly
the
that is not
opposite.
the case.
Yep. It's funny how that has stuck around for so long. When it's just a text mistake.
Light Shaper
Yeah.
War!
I did not like the name of that ability.
Icy Annihilation? You
Yeah.
sure?
Witness your winter's wrath!
Twilight Shroud!
At least the first one, the beam outside of us. Although I think it'll play down, so...
It spins.
My shield will not crack!
Oh, that is not fun.
Well, guys, the water's cold.
Yeah.
War's up! Twilight Shroud!
Frost, protect me!
Oh man. Really funny when they place them on you.
Yeah.
Appears the big brain strat is just kill those guys first, get rid of them.
Twilight watches over me.
Can't be a problem if they're dead.
Their laser beam thing disappears when you kill them. Also, the chain does not disappear. So be careful with that.
Light Shaper's War!
Not great!
Twilight towards me. Gaze upon eternity. Twilight shields me.
Cold Brine Fiend.
War up.
Oh, they can be stunned. Fantastic. We still need more percent. Maybe take the... Well, I don't know. Those Reavers seem a little... They're only worth 2%. Wow. I mean, technically, we could also kill the boss first and then look into percent. It was just more the observation that we were still not done.
I feel home. Offense is the greatest defense.
A lot at the start. Yeah, well, I think from our venture into Wraithtide Vault, we kind of had the experience that, well, surely there'll be plenty of stuff, so it'll probably be, uh-oh, fine. But I guess there's a point to be made that maybe a majority of the percent needs to be done early in the dungeon, where the mobs are a little easier. Where did that guy come from?
I think he fell down somewhere. Because he came from the very far away area. I think he just came walking up like his parking was screwed.
Hmm.
Will not break.
Twilight War.
I need to stop doing that. I did too, I don't know, it's fine.
The Frost Reaver strength thing they use also makes them take more damage, so there is a time and a place where maybe you don't want to interrupt them, so like, probably fine. Although it also makes them do more damage, so, you know. Of course! It's an ice elemental.
The dude inside it.
What?
Kilgard the Drowned. There's a dude inside the elemental.
That is pretty funny. Let's get on the platform, everyone. Let's give it a go.
Tremble before my
White Shaper forth.
Those tornadoes, cool.
Oh no! No! Oh god, no! This is really, really awkward.
Oh, and oh,
Oh, on both sides, of course.
that.
I don't like how the it's the stack marker. I see what that is. Okay, that's fine. I can tank it.
Shields me!
Well, lucky I'm the one getting the stack markers.
What's that? Nox? Thoughts?
Back to the pillar.
What?
I accidentally stood in the ground effect thing. It stuck me to the
You're
pillar.
chained
That's
to
what I'm looking at.
something.
Yeah, I'm
You're
chained to the pillar.
How did that happen?
I accidentally
What
stood. If you walk into the ground effect under it,
You get chained to it.
yeah.
Okay.
It works like the boss from, or the mob from, it's like that one hero in HOTS. Killed Assad.
Bro! Are you kidding me, man?
Bro, shields me!
Ugh.
This water is cold, bro. You need to
Yeah.
stop accidentally touching it.
Envelops us.
Oh, there's a stack marker now, so
I don't know
Yeah,
if it's a.
it's
Is it
lucky
a
it's on
stack?
me.
Are you sure
It
it's
is
a stack?
marker. It has the
Kinda
stack
look
symbol
like a
on it,
stack.
but
Yeah.
regardless
Does
of
it
what
have
happened,
arrows pointing in or something?
Yeah,
By the way,
it's fine, I think, so I
Ardo,
can
the
tell
chain
it.
is, well, kill the pillar. Kill the pillar. Kill the pillar is what it means. It doesn't mean try to roll away. It means kill the pillar. And don't be near it in the first place. I couldn't make it. It should be safe. I will say, even whether it is a stack marker or not, it seems like it always goes on the tank, and the tank can easily take it. Otherwise, do we need to kill the pillars that appear randomly? You need to make sure you're not near them ever. Because if you get close to them, you get chained. Given that it keeps spawning them, I imagine we kinda have to, like, maintain them by killing them gradually. That looked like a great boss for Greater Glacial Blast. Thoughts, Nox?
comments.
Yeah, that boss we actually beat first try. Of the three, it feels like the easier one.
Yeah. Also, I got exactly what I wanted.
No!
Well, not exactly. The stats on that piece was fucking awful. But,
Oh.
freaking awful.
It was
but,
heckin' awful, yo.
Gang.
But it has the setter bonus on it, so I now have 2 pieces of Drakheim's Absolution.
Matthew says now to save 17 minutes. I think we can save like 10 if we can get the first boss first try. And we might be able to save like 3 minutes at least by getting the second boss first try.
I think what we should do, actually, is that we should pick one of the 2 auras on the first boss that we do not like and kill that one.
Fire.
You don't like the fire one?
Ice I can just sidestep constantly. But then again, I'm a melee, so...
Let me put it like this. It only cuts the damage in half. 9 stacks is still problematic. So it's basically only... Like, it's the one that is most problematic when you get a few stacks, and...
Probably
I don't know.
ice, because I think that'll be bad for the mages.
Yeah, I feel like ice is probably the worst one, but I don't know if how much damage that one does.
I mean, I don't know how much damage it does either, because I'm always moving during that phase. I'm a melee.
Yeah, it's mainly me and Nox that would benefit from the ice thing. And then also when you get like tombed, then you're like, even if you do it perfectly, you still get like some damage from it.
Fellowship announcement just happened, by the way.
Come again?
A fellowship announcement. Upcoming patch and server maintenance Thursday, 26 AM.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tomorrow morning.
Yes.
I got a weapon.
Once again, interesting to read afterwards.
Yeah.
My thoughts are exactly like that. It seems like we could benefit a lot from getting a lot more percent in the first area, and taking our time with dealing with at least one of the 2 mini bosses would probably be a solid move. And I would say it does feel like the fire one is a lot easier to just, just not move. If you make the fire do less damage, does it make the ice tomb melt slower? No, because the killing the mini bosses makes the aura do less damage, and the thing killing the ice tomb is the fire on the floor, which is not the aura. Hey Cole, hope you're doing well. We were 17 minutes late, but we got the first boss in 3rd try? Although we spoke a lot. I do believe it was 3rd try. The second boss, and the first boss being the guy with the auras, and then the second boss I believe we got in... Was that 2nd try? Or was it 3rd try as well?
It's 3rd try as well.
And that was the guy with the cross beams. And then we got the last boss in 1st try.
Yeah.
Telma says the pillar is always on the last boss is always spawned on the furthest player's position. I will say that that's still going to be really awkward to make happen, I feel like. Just put it on the edge. Meanwhile... I like the totem boss. I think it was interesting.
Yeah, that boss is the coolest mechanic so far.
Yeah.
I noticed it very late, but you can actually manipulate like the angle of the cross AoE. By going perpendicular. They will either spread it out more or they will tighten up. So it is actually dynamic, which is very cool.
That is a very strange thing.
Yeah. Oh well. Attempt number 2. Let's go.
Yep, just a moment. I think it's a short break time first, and then attempt number 2.
Alright.
Also, maybe Sip, I don't know. If Sip is the tank, maybe he would like to have a chance to like check a route or something so he has a better idea. Are you guys killing both mini bosses or one? On the run we just did, we killed neither. We just decided we could get good and killed neither, and then near the end of the dungeon we came to the conclusion that we got way too little percent, and Matthew said, you didn't do very much in the first area. Do you recommend killing both of them?
It is basically cutting both auras by 50%. for 10% damage from
Everything else.
avoidals. Like blazing.
The fire one is free? Oh, well.
Yeah. As in the fire phase is free, or
The ice mini boss does
Or the-
insane party damage. Oh, that is an interesting consideration. That the ice mini boss is harder.
yeah. It is most likely because standing still is easier. Or
Anyway,
harder.
Sip, do you want to check out a route before we go again? Sip, are you there?
I'm just thinking.
Okay, well, I'll be right back. And then we'll take it from there. In the meantime, manatee restored. Alright, I'm back.
So,
What?
welcome back.
Thank you. Whoops.
The cosmos gazes upon you!
Given that I have put blind run in the stream title, it makes sense to have a little pin for anyone coming in late. How do you know the strategy now? Oh, it's because it's the second run. Galaxy brain time. Well, I'm ready again.
Alright.
Nox, you ready again?
Should be.
Ardal, you ready again? Oh, server chat is working again.
Oh my god!
Ardal is ready in 20 seconds, exactly. Sip, how about you?
Yeah, should be fine.
Did you check on routes or anything?
I
It's-
was looking at the map.
Okay. It was just a question. I wasn't like, so did you do your homework? We didn't, but did you? Just simply wipe the dungeon from your mind until you time it first try. Now Naomi's onto something. That is what we call Giga Brain.
I mean, everyone in the static knows I have a Giga Brain. How else do I forget soil and dissipation at the start of my pool?
Bling. Well, we at least got some item levels, I see.
Obviously, I don't put Sacred Soil down for LB gain. It's not my fault if cat dies in the pool. Still just use their personal mate.
Let's go. I've specifically avoided using the arrow, so we can use that one for the second boss. Apparently this bonk knockin' is like the face stabbers.
Yeah, you just jump on top of you. Kind of rude.
Then cat, that's a skill issue.
By the way, Sip, did you hear that it sounds like the fire-related mini-boss is a lot easier?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's an Artanists in this pack, by the way. There's two of them.
There's a what?
There's two Arsonists in this pack.
Yep. Ow.
I got stuck on some barrels.
Hey Rust, hope you're doing well. What? Such sudden death.
Apparently, that thing does have an upwards hitbox.
Oh, I couldn't stun that in time. Oh well. Not like they're gonna be able to do anything but hit me.
I can't do anything but spam heal you.
I'll do a bit of walking for you then.
Thank you. That did indeed work. Seemingly. Right, those are not stunnable.
Bring it away and then we do the mini boss separate.
Okay.
Because I don't want to accidentally have an Ooga Booga flame go off mid thing.
And he has the burning aura, so don't move as best you can.
I'm just getting started.
Oh, and he does that too. Interesting. That is a way to introduce the mechanics, I suppose.
Yeah. Assumingly, most people wouldn't just go, oh hey, there's the boss.
No. That's totally normal behavior, right, guys? Guys?
Yeah.
What do you mean we're insane?
My shield from top.
Not what I wanted to do. I accidentally chickened one of the things.
Well, indeed,
You're
it's a
lucky
small
that
chicken.
you're lucky that the thing I planned was 2% over. So now we're gonna be 100% now.
Ah, okay. It's a shame that it was wasted on something like that.
Yeah.
Oh well. Watch out for the lasers, guys. They hurt like crazy.
There's war.
I think the frost bolts is also what's hurting us quite a lot. So if you have
Warlord was going on
an
ad,
interrupt
yeah.
left over, then might not be a bad call. How would I backstab that boss? The mini boss? You probably wouldn't. Case in point, Cat, if in case you missed us doing the first boss, you'll find that the first boss is going to be even worse. Freezing aura started.
Winter's wrath. I tremble before my wrath.
Oh, that's concerning. I need to move that later.
Nox, move.
Twilight. War up.
Burning aura is coming now. So don't move. No, Aerodil, you have to get to the fire. Help Aerodil, guys. Or, well, Nox help.
Hold me back.
Freezing aura.
Light is with us. The cosmos gazes upon you. Twilight watches over me.
Burning aura. Ice Tomb is incoming.
Warder.
Stop moving.
I will not yield.
Keep moving.
Twilight shields me.
Stop moving. Ice Tomb is incoming. It's an Aerodel. You do need to stop, drop, and roll and go for it immediately because you don't have time to finish your cast. It's that fast, as you can see. Nice. Onwards. I know, Ardell. The reason why I said stop moving was because you had like 8 burning aura stacks, and for some reason the boss decided.
How much percentage is this, by the way?
I
Like, if
don't
we got
know,
an
man.
estimate. Because I forgot to count to these in my planning.
But Ardell, I started saying stop moving is because you were moving during fire. And he had for some reason decided that Ice Tomb was happening during fire. So you just, like, basically what you'd have to do is look at the timers and be like, oh, fire aura is coming up soon, so I should move closer to the circles. But I can only think so far ahead for everyone at once. I'm sorry. But that's why you just got told stop moving and then do that. Because the boss was being a bit of a jerk.
Before my wrath.
Hey, Necro. Hope you're doing well. Yeah.
Twilight Forge! Order!
Hey, Shaq. Hope you're doing well. That's a lot.
There are 2 arsonists in here, by the way.
Careful, there's a pack right behind you, Ardell. Just be careful, please move over to us instead.
There's 2 arsonists in this tank, by the way.
Light Shaper's War!
Frost Ward shields me.
Someone will die. Too many dispels. Can't do anything about that. We need something done about those. I can keep this up for a while, but not forever. Feels like it'll be forever.
Probably better to have skipped this ice camp and go just done the pillages into the cold things. That probably would have been safer.
I don't know. I think the most problematic mobs in that whole pool were the ones standing right on the road, so we couldn't.
Yeah, but the pillages into that is fine because pillages are just meat shields.
Until they have gotten enough stacks. But yeah.
I shield from Frost.
War up! Gaze upon the void between stars!
I can probably ignore one of the packs here, so I'll just take the pillages.
Twilight shields me.
Because we have a bit extra percentage from the previous pull.
Did you overpull in
Not
that
the previous one, the previous.
Oh, you had another pack you didn't
'cause
want.
I didn't account
Okay.
for the first pack. Well,
That's
Frost, quick back to me.
because that's going to pull up to the campfire. So we have the campfire here.
Oh, okay.
and then we were gonna go straight to the boss, ignoring the results.
Okay. Careful with the laser
Going
beam.
around.
Order!
I will not give
Twilight
up.
War!
I don't know what the ice annihilation is, but I'm assuming that's what causes dots and stuff. So that's pretty spooky.
I have no idea, but I also am in the I'd rather not. I don't want to find out camp.
Because the last time we got casted, I saw that Nox died, so...
Oh.
It was either Nox or Arado in the previous pool when we had... Because we had 2 arsonists and then we had 2 of those icy annihilations.
Twilight watches over me.
So I was wondering if it's a raid wide.
Could be. I'll do the campfire. Where do we go next?
Straight to boss.
Okay, we need to keep that in mind for the boss fight, because I think we can easily pull the boss, pull the pack.
Witness my wrath. Blood, steel, no mercy.
Light Shaper's War! Behold, the light is with us! Twilight!
My shield will not break.
That's an unfortunate
Uh-oh,
location.
I'm gonna get
but-
stuck in it. I need help. I need mega help right now. Thank you.
I'm fine with clearing out the ones in the center because they're just going to be a pain anyway.
Order! Twilight shields me. Gaze upon eternity.
A pack incoming. Maybe not. Threat aborted. I'll try and rest. Careful. Wait. Don't. I'm going to say try now, Ardell. I did have a sneaking suspicion that the pack could do that.
Light Shaper's War!
Ardell, be careful.
My ward shields me.
Uh-oh. I couldn't push through that. Nox, I'm sorry.
That's fine. I ate 2 things for no reason. I could have dodged.
Ugh.
Twilight protects me.
Remember, get close, even though it says otherwise.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
You should have just stepped behind it, Zip.
Yeah, I walked into the ice on accident.
Not you! Offense is the greatest defense!
Twilight shields me. War up! Behold, the light is with us.
Sorry about that, Nox. There was a lot going on all at once. I couldn't make it to you.
I was intending to pull the patrol that we picked up earlier into this pack, but oh well.
Ow.
Remember that there are backstabbers in this pool.
Silence gone through. Someone needs to.
I'm
interrupt
feared.
the-
I'm feared. Do we have AoE clear? Anyone? Nope.
No.
That one also is extra scary because it puts a circle on me that I believe spreads it to anyone that gets near me during it.
Yes.
Twilight War.
That was Sid backstab. That was a miracle that you didn't die. You were actually on my screen at 0% HP.
One very scary.
Well, I mean, when you suddenly take a huge spike in damage, it often happens with the backstabbers. That's why I try to warn you.
Lightsabers war. Gaze upon eternity.
My shield will not break!
Feather?
Wing up! Shield D! No mercy!
I'm silenced. I'm no longer silenced.
Twilight war.
Whoa.
I got the Fronticon I didn't see. What was it, the
I
slam?
think the Shadow of Old Morgad has a tank buster because it does this Shadow Slam and then we are 1% short.
In that case, let's do boss and we'll
Just
kill something after.
boss and kill something. That's fine. Remember, all get close. I don't want you in Narnia.
I will not give up.
It's on me.
Because I pulled one thing last hour. To try and account for the fact that we pulled extra for the other route. Oh well, it's fine though.
Bear
Stack.
witness to winter's wrath.
On Naruto. Moon? Moon.
No, that's a moon. It's a leaf.
Oh, it's a leaf. Sorry.
Frost ward shields me.
Twilight protects me.
I'm sorry. It's on me.
It's a very cool way to do that mechanic.
That was the scary combo.
Twilight watches over.
Next up is Stack again. So,
My shield will not break.
oh, I don't see a fish.
It's fish.
Frost ward shields me.
Twilight protects me.
Stack incoming. It's on Sip.
Gaze
Come.
upon
Sorry. It's just revelation that I was standing with Sip alone.
Light Shaper's war.
It's on Sip again.
Twilight watches over me.
Winter, protect me.
Kill the boss. Kill the boss. I'll try and tide us over. Find something to kill Sip.
Okay.
Just anything. Follow Sip.
And then just single target one of them.
Don't hold me back.
That one. I've marked one. It's of course a cutthroat. I'm sorry.
Twilight ward.
Probably could have been the worst fight first, but it's fine.
My shield.
Backstabs. Never mind.
There we go.
Now we... Oh, the treasure spawned here.
Yeah, it always spawned on the last boss, I think.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's a gem socket. Well, that's irritating.
Look what
Ah, no, he's
Ardell got.
legendary now.
Hey, let's go. Fine.
I don't... that feels... Cat, does that look familiar? That's a fair point, Cole, that maybe it would be it's probably perfectly doable for the tank to take it alone. But the thing is, if we've already agreed that we're doing the stacks together, then if I don't go in, and then Nox or Aerodel dies because I was like, well, it was on Sip, it's probably fine, then I'm the idiot. So, if we since we hadn't exactly discussed that in detail, it had to be full commit. What is Resurgent Winds?
Well, at least you got your Grimoire Resurrection.
Yeah. not a huge fan of I'm actually a huge fan of the necklace I got because I want a lot of expertise, but I don't want to lose that set bonus.
I get a set bonus is what I'm taking out my stuff from.
Also, did you guys stack for all the ones on the ice boss too? No, but we observed that they were always on the tank, and the first few times we saw it, Zip barely as much as sneezed or blinked taking them. So I just gave him a barrier and called it a day. So I get your point.
Yeah, I called it a tank buster, and I was like, no, that's a stack marker.
Yeah, indeed. But I mean, if you have a... Also, Nox, what? Nox.
Yeah.
You got 2 items with odds of haste on them and sockets on them, and both of them have essence bonuses.
Yeah. Finally, I can use the last bit. Though the part that I didn't like is the fact that it rolled a headpiece. So I'm losing the set bonus if I use it.
And Zip has gotten exactly the items for the set bonus. We're on the subject.
Oh, man. I want the set bonus. I want my free 20% int.
I want to keep the set bonus I already have.
When...
Ooh, rewards! Let's see. This. And this.
The legendary
of course. The next rating step is 7,000, guys. We're just 1,000 short.
The next, the legendary I got was the boots.
I also got the boots I already have.
Which is the bursting ice legendary. Sounds cool. Not
so
gonna
now you
use it though.
No, I mean... I guess it's something.
It's going in the stash.
Oh, I've got the razor shrapnel eye level 300 necklace again. I don't think I needed the 6th legendary though.
Ardell, I didn't actually see the rest of the stuff Ardell got, but Ardell got the Spirit legendary.
Yeah.
What was your what was the other legendary you got, Ardell? Shoes. I think the shoes are supposed to be best in slot. Now you're of course put in the awkward position that they are slightly lower item level. Hey! Oh.
Oh wait, no, that's wrong.
You know, aside from the fact that the bosses are now like mega juiced up compared to what they were, Bloodshots in Cithral's Fall? That doesn't sound that bad. And he says 30 item levels for the legendary you want is a pretty easy trade. That's a fair point. That is a fair point. But yeah, we've been consistent on this, everyone. When we did Cithral's Fall, the first one we like overshot the timer by a lot, and then on the second go we did it in time. On Heart of Tosari, the first run we I think it took us an hour, and then we came back with a vengeance and got it done right. And for Wraithtide Vaults, like, technically in this party, we did one run where we overshot the timer a bit, and then we came back and timed it. And indeed, for Ransack of Drakheim, as you've seen now live, we did the first run and just, like, had to figure things out as we were there. And then the second run, we got it in time. Also, I just want to comment on Meteoriter says, contrary to popular opinion, it is not always the healer's fault if someone dies. Actually, Meteoriter, the main reason why I seem to apologize almost every time that someone dies is because it's not necessarily because it's my fault. It's more so because I'm like, I might have been able to catch that. Like, I might have been able to prevent that death, but I didn't. And it's possible that it's because I planned poorly or I made a mistake separately. But that's unrelated to whether it was my fault or their fault that they died. It's even possible that it's like, oh yeah, the reason why this player died is because someone else didn't interrupt a thing. And then I didn't give like a defensive option, like a barrier to prevent it. But yeah, exactly. It's more. It's not so much the, oh, it was my fault. It's more like the, I might have been able to prevent that, so it kind of sucks that I didn't. It is pretty rough, though, that, actually, let me just check that. On the one hand, it's not too bad. On the other hand, it is pretty rough that the first 3 regular dungeons in Eternal are dungeons that we generally have a lot of trouble with. Did you get a good legendary? I got the shoes I already have. And I actually have the two that Vigor generally wants. I just don't have a cape. Like, I don't have a replacement cape. And I don't have a replacement pair of shoes. So, I can't use the cape at present. And for now, I think I'll just keep the necklace here in my inventory in case like when I reach a point where it's good to swap. Nice RNG. Yeah, you see, here's the funny thing, Meteoriter. My first legendary was this. Then, while helping, well, not necessarily helping, while doing I think it was while doing some champion stuff with the team. Because of a little bit of a mismatch in progression at some point, I got another pair of boots, but they were item level 300. And then, like yesterday, while we were progging up to this point that we are at now, I got the cape, and now I got an extra pair of 300 shoes from the random. Does Vigor have a third legendary? I guess he does. I think all of them have 3.
Yeah, it's 3 legendaries for every hero.
And they're all necklace, shoes, and cape, right?
Yeah.
Mm. You can view them in the dungeon index. View what? Oh, right. Good point. Your Spirit Refront grants you Harmonizing Refraction for 12 seconds, causing your next cast of Soul Brand, Rule of Renewal, Luminous Barrier, or Dawnbreaker Orb to have 50% increased power. That sounds really cool, but... It feels like a thing that you will frequently be like, yeah, that's cool and all, but not now. Meteoriter says, it feels bad to get legendaries in champion because of the item level 300. In my opinion, they should just always be 330. I have a suspicion. It's a little bit of a shot in the dark. I have a suspicion that maybe the decision to give slightly worse legendaries in Champion is a more recent decision in the game's design. And I base this on the fact that yesterday we saw a loading screen tip that basically said you can get legendaries in Paragon and Eternal. Didn't mention Champion at all. Which tells me that there has at least been a time where that was the truth. And I can kind of see the justification of making the Champion legendaries a bit weaker. And I'm basing that partly on the way we ourselves... And he says Paragon 1 to 6 legendaries are also 300. No, they're not. I got this from Paragon.
Paragon are 330.
Yep.
I have 2 that were 330 from Paragon. One of them got scrapped.
If P1 to 6 are 300, how do I have 2 330s when I just entered Eternal? You cannot upgrade legendaries? No, they are supposedly at their most powerful when you get them. Quote unquote. Most powerful. But I can see the justification of... because the way we approached it was as you may have seen, some of you may remember when we did some champion stuff on stream. Like, we did Heart of Tosari on time, unlocked champion. So basically, like, we started with stream doing this on time, unlocked this, and then saw this. And promptly went, guess we're farming champion, boys. And the reason why I think that, why I feel like that gives a good reason to make the legendary slightly weaker, is this gives the kind of player that is like, nah, I'm just gonna stay here and grind legendaries and stuff, a little bit of a push to be like, no, go onward. You have to prog. You want the best version, right? And then, even if you do get a legendary, if it's only 30 item levels worse, those 30 item levels are worth it for any legendary effect. Well, I would say any legendary effect, but like, I mean, in before someone would be like, yeah, but have you seen this one? And like, just like a legendary description that is actually useless. A really weird one that I think is in the Adios selection is, I believe he has a legendary that says, Apocalypse stuns now, and each enemy successfully stunned by Apocalypse reduces the cooldown of Apocalypse by 2 seconds. Up to a maximum of 30. So basically cut the cooldown of Apocalypse in half. But only in large AoE pulls.
Stunnable mobs.
What?
With stunnable mobs.
True. And only per stunnable mob. Kinda weird.
Yeah. Are we trying any of the Eternal ones then?
I would say that that would be the logical next step. Would be to try some Eternal. Now the question is whether we want to try one of the regular ones, or if we want to go even harder and try Sithral's Fall. I feel like looking at the item levels, shot in the dark, that Sithral's Fall. Well, I mean, I think Matthew did share with me like a spreadsheet estimating like with the estimate of the gradual increases per difficulty stage, and Sithral's Fall is Eternal Difficulty 1, except there, like, as you saw near, like, at a certain spots in Ransack of Drakheim as well, that some packs have, like, this specific buff that says that they're actually +1 difficulty.
Yeah.
Which means that they're Eternal Difficulty 2 instead of 1. But, like, Eternal Difficulty 2 is is a smaller increment in difficulty over Eternal Difficulty 1 than any prior increment. It's the smallest difference. But the bosses themselves are probably pretty rough.
Yeah. We have a
But,
bad history with certain bosses in Citral Fall.
With certain bosses? You mean the golem?
Yeah.
Well, you know, actually, the real the thing that I'm more curious about is, do the bosses have new mechanics? Any
That
knowers?
is very curious.
Any knowers on that one? Do the bosses have new mechanics? You don't have to necessarily explain them, but just a yes or no. Meteoriter says no. Oh well. Personally, I've had some pretty good runs of what is it? Eradicate the human cough.
Yeah.
Or is it eliminate? Well, you know what I mean. And even so, you still get rewards as long as you clear on Eternal, right? I assume that it's the same as all the others, where it's like if you don't time it, you of course get worse rating. But if you really don't time it, you also go like you only get 255 gear in this case.
Yeah, but
But
255 is better than everything I have, so...
Yeah, exactly. It's like the reason why I'm thinking maybe Sithral's Fall is because if we nail it or do it well enough, then we get a bigger, like, a better loot drop. And the other ones, like, don't if you don't make those, I believe they still do give 255. So it's kind of same.
Yeah.
Why is it called fall? It's clearly winter. You will witness Sithral's power. Casts Icy Death. Meteoriter says, your reasoning is why everyone farms Heart of Society +2. Does Heart of Society +2 give item level 300 gear, or what's going on there? I mean, I can't look ahead and check. That's why I'm asking. $255 and $270 are all any dungeons give. Oh, so they never progress past this point? I think they said something about they have improved the rewards at higher difficulties, but I can't remember what they said about that exactly. Well, I would at least suggest that we try Sithral's Fall then. Worst case, it takes an hour, but we still get a clear and presumably 255 items.
It's a long climb between rewards now.
Was it Marks of Fellowship for higher tiers? That could be. That kinda sucks, actually. Oh boy, a few Marks of Fellowship. All I ever wanted.
All I ever need.
Right, but before we do that, I'll be right back real quick. And in the meantime, sanity restored. Alright, I'm back. A funny thing that I would like to mention in regards to Ransack of Drakheim is the first boss had this... not mentioning this as if like, oh, you don't know this. But rather, the first boss having this mechanic where you have to kill like some mini-bosses in the area to like weaken or... You could almost say, in a way, take away a mechanic. It's more weaken, obviously. It's quite interesting. When we tried the game in the open beta like a couple months ago, I remember when we did Urag Markets for the first time, I saw that the boss was very, very easily reachable. Like, you could almost just go up there and fight him. And then I saw those slave binder totems around the arena, or around the map. And I assumed that it was something to that effect. That, oh, the more totems you destroy, the easier the boss is, or something like that. In retrospect, the sheer quantity of totems makes that kind of like, well, then there has to be like a sweet spot of how many totems you have to kill, right? But I saw this and assumed that that was how that fight worked. I was, of course, wrong. I am glad that they have a boss that actually had some sort of interaction with, like, what you kill in that sense. And also, yes, Aridel, very true. Sip did a very nice plan. Did you make that plan yourself, Sip?
Uh-huh.
Nice. Very, very awesome.
I just looked at the map. They always have the planners you can make.
Hmm.
I also just decided to go to the ice path because I hate the enemy than the other path.
You know, that is pretty solid. That is pretty solid. Very nice. I wasn't sure. It could have been that you had looked up a path and then just did that one, but you made it yourself is very, very awesome. Elanus, this could have been very interesting though. Like, each totem could have been tied to a different mechanic, but probably too much for a simple dungeon, quote unquote. Man, this is all the tanks hated the other path. Well, I mean, Yeah, I imagine the problem there, Ilana, would be that there's only so many mechanics, so I could imagine that they would have it would have very quickly made it it might have made the pathing boring rather than interesting. That you'd be like, okay, well, just get all the totems that make, I don't know, Wild Bolt annoying, and then you can just trivialize that. Well, actually, that could be very interesting, because then you would have one path for the people that actually get really try hard interrupting, and then they can make something else simple, and then the ones that are like, nah, don't want to the matchmaking style is the one where they just destroy the value of the Wild Bolt because tank doesn't trust the DPS to help with interrupting. Or something like that. It could be pretty funny. Should we try Eternal 1 Sithral's Fall then?
Okay.
That's good to me.
Cool.
Okay. That will also potentially be the biggest dungeon rating leap we will ever make. We're dragging it all the way from Contender 7. Not that there's much to worry about there. I think nearly all of the remaining rewards are cosmetic.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shaq. Oh, by the way, I have heard tell of stories of the big pull with shardlings and a golem might be lethal. So I don't know what we do instead, but I'm just airing that one for you, Zip. Anyway, I will start the timer now. I imagine we will not time it.
Interesting.
Sithril has been training hard since Contender 7. Just training montage of all the elves.
They've come together.
I think... Oh yeah, you have seen it. Careful, Aerodol. Uh-oh, we have another one.
Well... That's fine.
Sentinel. There is a Sentinel. We might want some interrupt hits on that. And then we hope that the very cursed position of all these archers don't screw us over. I see one of them is attacking me. Oh, you already have him?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to help. There's quite a lot. Not like, you forgot! It's attacking me again.
Sickness must be
I think they're both targeting something else.
Okay, I just hit one of them and it lost aggro immediately.
I don't know why I shielded myself there. That was really stupid and wasteful. I think we will wipe here. Just
I'll find out.
I guess we will, yeah.
It's all about testing after all.
Okay, I mean... like, I think we're gonna die. Then we do the worst possible shardling clear of all time. That was very, very good that we had an AoE cleanse.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm gonna guess I'm gonna guess an eternal version now.
I want to die for a campfire.
Fair. I could see
Excellent.
how there might be some justification for going left on this one instead for future reference, because it seems like there's not one but two of this nightmare.
Last Paragon melee's got good magic resistance. I think.
It does.
Yeah, Paragon melee is all you need. It's like a silence. Sorry, I meant Sacred Soil.
Sacred Asylum.
They should make a silent do 10% mitigation. I don't want to wait till the next expansion for that.
Twilight watches over me.
I have a feeling that it's not going to work reliably, Sip.
Yeah,
My shield will not break.
it is what it is.
Is it?
Blood, steel, no mercy.
Behold the light.
Shield me.
Although there were swift report changes in the patch notes, but I forgot what they were.
Sithril changes?
There were changes to everything, wasn't there? I know
Oh,
Imperium's
I
might be the
haven't read
biggest.
them. I'm streaming, so I haven't read them.
No, for the last ones. Because they had the
Oh,
Imperials and
yeah.
nerfs and stuff.
Yeah, it was mainly mobs that also feature in Wormheart, I think.
With gold,
Sip,
Ah, right, sadly.
you fought a golem.
brother.
You're streaming? What?
Can someone interrupt the one from afar, please? Because
we have a golem
I
now.
pulled
As
it.
well. I'll ask again. Can you? I have marked it now. We need some help with that.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. Nice. Ooh, those corruptors have a lot of HP.
Yeah, they're tanky. I don't like this. They should nerf them.
Twilight shrouds me.
Hey again, humble student. Hope you're doing well. So I'm just going to remind, if Zip, you pull the boss like way up there, where I put a tank marker and then our DPS goes in close, I will be far away to bait crystals and such. And you only everyone, of course, needs to help with soaking things. I cannot, because I have to kite things all the time. But basically, get the boss over in a corner and then we'll try to make it work. Yep, that's all. Zip, the tank marker. There's a tank marker for you. Do you see
sorry.
it? The green one is for me.
They're all the same color.
Gaze upon the void between stars. Twilight watches over me.
I'm just getting started.
My purposes transcends your ambitions.
Careful you don't go too far
what?
out, Sid.
It's
Because that, exactly, it gets a little jank.
My purposes transcends your ambitions. Annihilate the human cough.
Annihilate the human cough. DPS go?
Protect me!
My purposes transcends your ambitions.
Light is with us!
I feel nothing!
Reverberation commences your
I won't shield me!
Guys?
annihilate the
Can see it.
cough.
Light Shapers war!
My purposes transcends your ambitions.
That's an interesting location.
It seems like they're pulsing AoE,
Winter, protect me!
and I can't keep up with that. Nox? No, never mind. I saw something different. Nice. What does he actually say? I don't know, Telemann. That's why I say he says annihilate the human cough. I don't know what he says. Anyone know?
Well, the human cough is quite irritating.
Meteoriter says those fractures do proximity damage. So we should have moved the boss like we should have like dropped all of them in like a nearby pile or something, and then like moved the boss somewhere else about halfway through.
Yeah.
Very good advice, Meteoriter. Thank you so much. That is a scholar. So there's a recruit on me. I'm trying to be the furthest away for the orb, but there's a recruit on me. Which also means that
Just a bit double him because they were all a bit scared and I can't bring him in.
I know. Thank you for the tip, Meteoriter. As you can imagine, when I used the strategy we just used, the fight went so smoothly that it didn't really come up. Hence why I had no idea that it got that bad. But I did notice that we started to just take damage from something that I couldn't see. I'm grabbing the camp. No, I appreciate it, Meteoriter. I wouldn't have. I appreciate it. That is exactly the kind of tip that I would like to hear. Thank you. There are 2 sentinels. Make sure we get some hits on them. There's a possibility that my orc will jump into the last archer, and it did. Sorry.
Light Shapers war!
I mean, I was gonna bring that one here anyway.
Okay. I didn't know if it was if you were like, I don't want it.
I was just not pulling it because it was right in front of the scholars earlier.
I will just announce right now that I just saw it happen. The Sentinels are casting their Shattering Barrier frequently enough that 2 ranged can't do it alone. Like we will need other measures to prevent them from casting. Or we will need to kill them faster.
Yeah. We don't want to do these packs together if I remember correctly, because I remember this being annoying. I remember something happening bad last time we did them together. I know it's been like 2 months since I've been here.
You know, that's an excellent point. Whoops, that was me being stupid. I'm sorry, Nox. That was me being an idiot, 100%. It was straight up me standing on the orb spawning, just looking somewhere else. I am very, very sorry, Nox. I really don't like that they also just spawn on you.
Frostbolt shields me. I feel iron ball.
Terrace is already drenched in the blood of the unworthy.
Remember that she throws... I think it's a she? They throw traps. So remember to keep an eye under yourself every so often. This is basically me calling that I'll forget myself. Alright, I'll move.
There is nowhere to hide. Eldrin, prove your loyalty.
Help!
Enough!
There is a sentinel among them.
Enough!
Ardell.
There is nowhere to hide.
Witness my wrath.
Everything all at once.
Enough!
And then I once again implore you, keep an eye on yourself. The traps. The traps, the traps, the traps, the traps.
Lightsaber's sword!
My shield will not break.
Twilight Sword! Enough! There is nowhere to hide. Away! Eldrin, prove your loyalty! Enough!
It's getting very cursed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have much uptime during that mechanic anymore. That's an unfortunate placement for a trap.
There is nowhere to hide! Enough!
My shield holds. Blood, steel, no mercy.
Enough! He may fall, but we will command dragons. We will
Erdo?
reign again.
I guess they could rust, but if you don't have to, then you don't have to. So hey Mandalorian, hope you're doing well. Yeah, we did 2 runs, and the first one was not timed, the second one was timed. Oh, there's a scholar, let me just get further away real quick. So I can promptly forget to step aside.
Twilight Trout.
My shield holds.
Ooh, that hurts a lot. This is why do I always pick characters with procs to look at. Well, I'll say I feel like most of the DPS in Fellowship has that to some degree, so it's not like you specifically chose like the bad one. I think it's just more that yeah, please move further closer to the pack. Go ahead. I don't want to hurt you with the orb. But I do think that there's something to be said that sometimes you just have to let your rotation slide in the pursuit of not dying. I sometimes just run exactly for that kind of reason. Uh-oh.
The cosmos gazes upon you.
Awake with us!
My shield holds.
Twilight shields you.
Oh, there's a salt skull on that one.
Twilight shield.
Why are they not summoning orbs? I'm feeling like I'm getting Squeenix RNG'd right now.
Good. Speeding Sandry's nice.
Sometimes I'm scared that it's gonna do it when I'm not paying attention.
Like that.
Nice. Oh boy. We have 2 pulls left.
Order.
I don't know what happened there.
Spikes, I think.
I guess so. Don't run into the orb. It's very, very corporeal.
I don't think we're gonna.
You just wipe, I think. Just
I can't
wipe
jump
up and
up.
try again. And we have to wait for an extra second, I think. Remember, the orbs are not just environment. They are dangerous. Really, if you're running back into a fight, or even if you're in the middle of a fight. Careful, Aradel, I think you might auto-attack. That, you might very well just,
Not break.
splat straight into the orb and then die.
Winter, protect me.
Please go first. I know it's a big ass, but even closer. I need all of the space. All of it. Because I don't have very much space in the back for the kiting itself. Drain life? Excuse me.
Twilight protect.
Frost, protect me.
Twilight shield. Order.
Where that works.
Yeah. Get some value out of the chicken relic. Huge.
Twilight watches over me. Annihilation!
Sip.
What?
I was gonna say you were pointing that at us.
Yeah, I was putting it more center because of
Yeah.
the later mechanics. Just they're a bit annoying if they're not center.
Remember to move out.
I will not give up.
Prime Shaper's War!
And out.
Winter, protect me.
Twilight protect me!
Down against Winter's wrong.
Twilight War!
Shield me.
War up! Fate is with us!
My shield
Stack.
Oh, sorry.
Like that does so much damage. I need you there, Sip.
Twilight War!
Next up is Stack. And out. Oh, it's not a lot of space. I'm racing. It
I
doesn't
did
let
it.
me?
I did it.
Oh. Okay.
That was like very limited space and we were all kind of spread.
Stack.
So only one. It's like,
Don't step out of the stack when I say stack. That was a very mean combo. Did you see that timing of that?
yeah, it was stack thing and then it was the circular thing.
And then it sucked us in, and then they resolved. That was absolutely brutal.
Alright, I got a weapon at least. I don't know if it's one there or the users. Oh, that's unfortunate. I got boots.
Oh, well, you could re-roll them. Like, I mean, this would be the time to re-roll some stuff you don't want. Also, yeah, that... like, I mean, despite being late, we still got, like, 360 points. Well done, everyone. Nox got another thing with a socket.
Actually, out of gems.
No way. It's absolutely ridiculous, man.
Suffering from being too rich. Can't even use up all my gems.
Gems are truly outrageous.
How will I use all 3 of my larger gems? Oh. Truly, I just haven't gotten enough of them. So yeah, I have 2 items with slots in them, but no gems to put in.
Aw.
Oh.
And Laurie said, well, actually, let me just catch up on comments. Lana says, I feel like if Sip wants the boss to be recentered, just ask for the stack to be in the middle. No need for him to move the boss around, in my opinion. That's true.
I come from Final Fantasy 14, where manually moving the boss is a requirement at every instance.
Not exactly.
Why does Graham always center the boss then?
He doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
Not always. Yeah, I thought the same, Matthew. It's like, I'm pretty sure some of these traits are crazy good. This, I recall, is really good. I believe this... No, wait. This one, I'm pretty sure, is really good. Like, it's considered really good. I can't recall about these, but these are defensives. But I believe Heroic Brand is supposed to be ridiculously good. But yeah, as I had predicted, the Eternal weapons have 4 levels of empowerment.
Oh, I got a pair of boots I cannot use. How sad and disappointing.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't even have any rocks to do so.
Most current bosses in 14 mostly move themselves. That was also what I was thinking, like... You don't need to move them very much, because they do it all on their own. Let's see, how much will it cost me to upgrade the weapon? I wonder if I even can. Ooh, that is spicy. Let's see. I would like it to reach 300, so I don't have to downgrade to swap. But how much do I get for the weapon I already have? Okay, I think it might be doable. I think so. If you reroll it. So what you're saying is that what you should do if you're going to scrap an item you've invested resources in is just go over here and do an unstable reforge and then scrap it? You know what? There is one more opportunity to try this. There's one more chance to test this, because I was going to try and re-roll these bracers. See, I'm going to test this now, guys. I'm going to see if I can make these wrists into something that I would like to have instead. Like, this is good. But I would actually really like if they had expertise on them. Like, I would actually really prefer that. Or if they had a gem or was part of a set bonus. Check what scrap would give you first. Oh, no. I'm going to do that. But I'm going to check what item I'm getting instead first. We're going to try it with this because it doesn't have to be bracers. Let's see if we can get something good. Well... I feel like I got trolled here. Like, among these 3, this is definitely the best one for what I want to do with Vigor. But, I feel... I have a bad feeling about this. Gem socket is pretty big. You know what's also really big? I only have 2 Torment of Baal Arum pieces. I guess I could get more. I'm also kinda low on gem slots on gems myself, actually. Torment Schmorment, you know, that is a very good point. I'll be stuck with this Paragon item forever, I guess. If I don't. I just want to say, the thing I'm thinking more of is the 4% intellect. That's pretty solid. I could also try and re-roll again. Because all things considered, this is better, but it's still not quite what I wanted when it really comes to it. I'm gonna grab this, but I'm going to try again. I'm going to try. People are gonna be like, "What? You have a gem socket on it? What are you doing?" I'm going to try again. There you go. There you go. That's how you do it. See, I want this item. I'm not sad about replacing this one. This is just good. Never punished. How steep is the jump to Eternal? It's the smallest in, like, incremental power. It's the smallest in terms of, like, how much harder they get. You can't keep getting away with this. And now, we're going to test your theory, Tandema. We check here. I'm gonna write it down. 436 gold, 19 materia, 2 magic essence. I know for a fact I've upgraded this item. And now we go here and just unstable it. So it costs 20, so I'm just gonna note that, minus 20. I got refunded 422 gold, which is slightly less, actually. But we're not finished yet. 22 materia and 4 magic essence. What is this game doing right now? And then we go and scrap it, leading to an additional 253 gold and 9 materia. So, in summary, yeah, you get more, but it requires a mithril to do it. But, I mean, I'm going to assume that it's not going to be super frequent that they're replacing an item that you've already invested a lot in. So, like, as long as you have a like, at worst case, you can just hold the item, and then when you have an unstable mithril, re-roll it. You could even re-roll it with an imbued, potentially, although that's a little expensive. But net gain over just scrapping it directly is 2 extra magic essence in this specific instance, 12 extra materia, and let's see, 239 extra gold. To me, gold is easy, but mithril is more rare. The reason why I cared more as Meteoriter is that I don't have very much materia, and it gave me more materia. But that is a fair point. Isn't materia also semi-random? A decent amount from scrapping. That's true. I mean, it is something worth keeping in mind that it is at least a strat, right? I'm sitting at 5k materia, which is useless once you hit Eternal gear. I mean, once you have the upgraded gear anyway, then the only thing you need is... It's only needed for lower gear? What this? Are you saying that in Eternal the amount of materia you will randomly accumulate is big enough that this doesn't matter? Because I'm also seeing this all of a sudden. I was never gated by material myself, but I might be biased. I don't know. I focused pretty hard on making sure I had a high upgraded weapon, and it turns out that if you upgrade really fast, you'll not have the material to upgrade a lot of stuff. Well, I really want this one, so... Let's go with this for now, and then I can figure out what was actually better a bit later. Should we try one more go at Sithral's Fall, or what should we do?
That's up to you.
Is it?
I don't mind.
Boy.
It's
What will I do with this power?
a bit over 3 hours.
It will be.
Yeah.
I was exactly thinking one last one.
I think I would actually, rather than doing... if we're doing just one last one, don't think I'd like to do Ancestral Fall. I think I'd rather attempt the Godfall.
We can do that too. Yeah, that makes sense based on what I just saw with Magic Essence. If Magic Essence does, like, if Materia catches up in production rate and Magic Essence doesn't, then I can absolutely see that happen. Our favorite, Godfall Quarry with orbs.
Oh boy, I love orbs.
Orb
Sure enjoy
boy.
the fact that it shows up every 3 dungeons. Every other
That's
dungeon
actually
feels like.
a really good point. It feels like orbs, like they just went, it's orbing time.
I don't know what to put. We don't know what to put in this dungeon. Screw it, orbs.
My shield holds!
Twilight watches over.
Oh, whoa, whoops. Sorry about that, Sip. I guess I don't know my own strength. For this AoE pull, I'm going to single target this one guy. Make sure to step away when the Taskmaster circles appear. They really put a nasty dot on you.
Twilight protects.
And I'm aware that, like, there's usually, like, it takes two to dance. So, oh boy. I'm trying my best, but I'm behind on GCDs. People will die here if we don't get this under control very quickly. Yep, something was going to give.
I will not give.
That pack did a crazy amount of damage.
Twilight shield.
Okay, I observe that I have a little bit of a problem here.
$26.
Oh, careful.
Light
My
shapers
shield will
war.
not break.
Twilight shrouds me.
Oh, it's boss time.
I'm
All
just
right,
getting started.
I'm Ransack. Twilight watches over me. War out.
Oh, did you mean to get that one as well, Sip?
Well, then our pack come out. Oh.
Yeah, you gotta you take a pretty wide turn around the corner.
Well, the good
there.
news is then we probably don't need the extra pack that we usually take.
You almost certainly don't. No. This is a lot extra. Although that cleared very nicely. That was actually pretty easy. What? How? What?
Where's the
What did you
enforce-
What did you guys do? What's with that damage?
That was a lot of targets.
Yeah, I see that, but that was insane. Was it just a lot of mini guys?
It's just a lot of targets. And I crit.
Oh, Ardo
Both being
ulted.
hit.
That
Both
does
of us
help.
ulted.
Oh, okay, now there you go. So
Well, this just means
yeah,
we
that's
can do the
true,
normal
but I
version,
feel
yeah.
like the
so
curve.
taking the extra ad like last time and causing. We got both enforcers, by the way.
Yeah, I
This is gonna
see,
go
I
a bit
see.
sideways.
Hopefully they don't do a weird thing with their reflective shields.
Please.
Oh!
Uh,
I mean, that is a way to get away from the danger, but wait, you didn't die?
No.
I think we're gonna die though.
well, we
We
definitely don't need
also
the
had
extra 1%.
both me and both me and Ariel ulted. We had the buff from the
Oh yeah, that would do it.
thing, and yeah. We had a lot of things. Am I in range of that reflective shield?
That is a fantastic question.
Lightsabers more!
Protect me!
We have 14 stacks. $23.
I can't interrupt that.
Interrupt what?
Staring beam.
Twilight watches over. Warner!
I feel iron law!
This guy better drop 3.
Because
We don't need 3, we need 4.
Oh. Ah! That was
Oh, sorry.
possibly the
I
word.
learned
Like I am
fortune
aware
timing.
that you could have that it wasn't entirely in your control, but you could probably have backed away from everyone in a many better imagined ways. So,
Yeah. By the way, I read that up to make it easier to get back. Because it's a bit of a distance.
My ward shields me!
hold, careful. Ponder orb.
Lightsabers war!
I will not break!
Twilight shield! Gaze upon eternity!
Witness my wrath!
Twilight shields me!
excuse me.
How?
Twilight shrouds me!
Did you just die from not enough HP?
I think I was like...
I got the line now because it was right after that. Like a toe dipped in.
Frost won't shield me. My shield will not break.
Twilight shield me.
You can just kill the
I
boss.
think we might kill the boss. Yeah, kill the boss. I'll try to keep us going.
Winter, shield me.
Slam. Nice, we timed it too. Fantastic.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Do I care about the gem slot?
What is it you're
No, because I have a set bonus. Because I have a set bonus with my
Oh.
spirit ability grants you Drakheim's obsession, increasing your strength by 20% for 20 seconds. But I also have a gem slot, so it's like 50-50.
Very nice. What? That was really... That is strange. Let me just check something. Which I can only do while I'm levitating, obviously. Okay, I guess Meteor Rain and Empowered Minions just feed either that or we just got good. But apparently that's easier than Shadow Lord's Trial, and more difficulty, and also the Binding Ice that screwed us up at one point. Amazing. Wait, how much rating did that give us? Up in the 600s again.
100 extra. So we had 600. We went from 500 to 600.
The thing that, in regards to the rewards track, I guess the thing that like really matters is how far up you have to get before clearing something in time is worth like like around 850 thereabouts. At that point, you just need to get a timed clear, or even that, a clear of every single dungeon, and then you'll have 10k. Is that around 15? Based on what Media Rider says, it sounds like that. But exactly 833 is the exact number. And it's about plus 15. And supposedly the most efficient strategy for farming Eternal gear is to do Heart of Tosari Eternal 2, just forever. I'm guessing what really helps is that there's a lot of packs with like a big boy, and you just kill that next to a bunch of guys, and it just... The reason why we're looking ahead on that is because we've just kind of looked at 10k dungeon rating as like a decent target. Because I don't think we're gonna be the ones pushing to plus 50. Shockingly, I have a feeling that that's not us. The dungeon itself is 24 minutes versus 29 from the others. That's a good point. So the loot of it being a bit better, because it both gives 2 items and also a bunch of other stuff, whereas like this one boss dungeons typically gives like an item and then some stuff. Yeah, I could see that. It's equivalent to doing 2 12-minute dungeons, and also the better item level drop, that's true. It just everything points to it's good.
Frost ward shields me.
Clearing in time is more about more efficiently getting loot at the start. Yeah. That sounds about right. But that is probably us actually clearing something in time. In Eternal is probably a pretty solid point to leave it at. Oh man, I would really like to use this cape, if only it also had a gem slot. Set bonus is good for 90% of classes too. What was the set bonus? Oh yeah. 25% haste for like the 80% of a third. Like essentially 25% haste for a quarter of a dungeon. That is actually pretty good. Yeah. But that is a little bit funny. Really strange sidetrack that if Cat is still here, will at least possibly recognize. Because as Harutosari is the thing that people grind gear in, that also means that all of the loot that Harutosari specifically drops will probably be a lot more prevalent in, like, what gear people have. Like, of course you can re-roll it all and all that, but just because you're more likely to just, like, have, like, 2 items dump in your lap, and it's like, oh, this one has a socket and 35% bonus. I mean, it's not bad, so I guess I'll make do with that. Is more likely than you having to re-roll it into that. So you'll see more of this. Which reminds me of how in Stranger of Paradise, that's right, Soup got involved, guys. Because the way a lot of players grinded a starting gear set for post-game was to just farm a specific griffin in a specific map. That map has a specific loot table, I believe, and that griffin has a specific loot table, which means that the specific items that that griffin is more likely to drop is more likely to feature in a lot of gear sets because people just have more of that stuff. And it doesn't come up much because the specifics of that, like to that extent, usually don't matter that early in the post-game gearing. You kind of need to get a little further, and then it kind of gets more varied. But it's just a funny aside that I thought about. It's kind of the same. Half of my gear with sockets is not best in slot, but farm from there. Yeah, exactly. And the big problem is precisely that. You could easily just... Well, easily. You could just farm this and then have, you know, the mithril and whatnot to just re-roll it into the item you actually want. But when you get, like, an item, it doesn't quite have the correct stats. It isn't exactly what you wanted. But it's really rare because it's both socket and essence, for instance. So it's like it's better than the correct item in a more common version. Like that kind of idea. But I guess that might just be the strat, because my perspective on what remains of the rewards track is, I mean, this, and even this is, like, kind of nice, but the problem is this one is locked behind this anyway. But, I mean, the target is this. So, ultimately, just getting some good gear, and then just going full blast would be the strategy, I guess. We'll be really good at doing Harutosari, I guess. Oh man, I'm not a huge fan of the last boss, though. But we managed to do Ransack of Drakheim blind. We managed to do it again with the time. Sip with the amazing homebrewed route. Very nice. And then we managed to do Sithral's Fall. Not timed. That's fine. We still beat it. And then somehow we got Godfall Quarry Eternal 1 time. So now we can actually hit potentially the heart of the Zari mines if that's what we want. And also good point, Matthew. When you're 10k rating, 400 gold isn't that much. Not only that, gold isn't that valuable, I think. So, those 400 gold are going to be like... Why? I think it's... Okay, but why? You reach the point where you wish you could forward it to someone else. Anyway, on that note, I think that will be where we will wrap up the stream. But if you would like to be part of the Discord community server, there's a link in the chat right there. There you'll find the weekly schedule. Sorry. We'll find what else is happening in the coming days. I usually update it Sunday or Monday. You'll also find the announcement room with links to videos and streams when I put them out. And if you grab the reminder roll in the roller signs room, you'll get a notification whenever I post a video or stream. As well as an extra one around 15 minutes before stream starts. You can catch it right when we go live. And if you'd like to support the channel even more directly, you can become a member, you can subscribe, you can follow, you can do all that goodness. And if you don't like any of that, there's also the Ko-Fi link that I will post it right there in the chat. It all helps support me and the channel directly, so I and we can focus on doing stuff like this with all of you. Thank you so much for the support. But that'll be all from me and the squad. So good night, good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending where you are in the world. I hope to see you all very soon. Bye bye.